What's in our November morning basket? Hey guys, my name's Autumn. This is our Bird Nest, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you what we are reading in our morning basket for the month of November. So I always start with the same three things, and that is devotional, coloring book, and poetry. So I'm so excited to show you guys this devotional. It is called Dinosaur Devotions, 75 Dino Discoveries, Bible Truths, Fun Facts, and More by Michelle Medlock Adams, illustrated by Denise Turu, I think. And because of this right here, I am so glad that I did not do a dinosaur unit study months ago. I'd actually planned to do one like 3 months ago. And I'm so glad that we didn't, because this just came out on, I think, October 16th. And it's Dinosaur Devotions, which is so cute. And you guys, just to like give you like a comparison here, when I received it, I was like, wow, this looks just like Indescribable. So it is a Tommy Nelson book, as is Indescribable, and they are pretty much set up very, very similarly. And so I know a lot of homeschool mamas out there, you guys love Indescribable, 100 Devotions About God and Science, as do I. It's wonderful. We have not read every single devotion in here yet because there's just so much. But this is set up very, very similarly. So basically, just like Indescribable, you're going to have a blip of scientific information followed by some type of spiritual truth pulled out of that. And there's going to be little illustrations and like extra information tucked in there. And I thought this was so cute, and I'm so excited because if you can't tell, our morning basket for the month of November is going to be dinosaur themed. So usually what I try to do every month is I try to pick a theme. I don't know that I'm going to do that forever. Eventually we will get into like longer, like 10-week unit studies, but for right now, doing a unit study for a month has worked out really, really well for us. So yes, we're doing dinosaurs this month. So for our poetry, we are going to be reading Tyrannosaurus Was a Beast. Once again, so glad we didn't do this unit study, dinosaur unit, months ago, because I just found this. There's so many resources over the last few months that I've either gotten used or discovered, and so I'm just so glad that we waited a few months to do this because I wouldn't have found all these really fun things. So Tyrannosaurus Was a Beast, dinosaur poems by Jack Prulutsky, illustrated by Arnold Lobel. And this poetry is like scientific poetry. It's like factual, you guys. So they're basically describing each dinosaur. So each dinosaur has a drawn picture, and then it is described via poetry, which I know a lot of you guys appreciate. If you are into morning baskets, I'm going to assume that maybe, just maybe, you have an appreciation for poetry. And I think you could use the pictures to do a little bit of picture study, just in the sense of observing the different drawing techniques, like, is it called cross-hatching? When they use the lines to shade and create dimension. Yep. So you guys know that I love to have a coloring book each month that is themed to whatever we're studying in our morning basket. It just keeps little hands busy and ears listening. So if you want to see the coloring books that we've used over the last few months, make sure that you check out our morning basket playlist. I will link that in the iCards. Just so you know, I also put other people's morning basket videos that I really like in there too. So they are mostly my morning basket videos, but I have also stuck a few in there of other people that I follow and I like their morning baskets. So they're not just my videos in there. There's other people too. But if you look at my morning basket videos, we always, or have recently had, a themed coloring book. So we have done animals, we've done how things work, and right now we are going back to these master books, coloring books. This one is called God Created the Dinosaurs of the World. And so once again, yeah, so there's going to be information down here and they will color the page. And then once they have colored the page, they can go find the sticker that goes with that page, stick it in the little box right here. And my girls really enjoyed when we did the God Created the Animals of the World coloring book in our animal unit study that we did back in September. Is that when we did that? Yes. And you guys, if you like these, I would suggest that you go get them from Master Books website right now. I think if they still have them, you can get them for like $1.99. That's the cheapest place on the internet I have found to buy these. But you guys, I think they're going to stop printing these because on their website, like all the coloring books that they used to not have available anymore, like God Created the People of the World, that coloring book I have not found available anywhere. It is available as a digital download, but they don't have the coloring book anymore. They only have 3 different types of coloring books now. So if you like those, I would suggest that you go stock up and get them now because they are moving. It looks like they're moving towards digital downloads. I will link that in the description below for you guys. We're going to take a dinosaur pause for just like 1 second and then we're going to get right back into it because it's November. It's the month of giving thanks and talking about turkeys and pilgrims and Indians and things like that. So I picked up this and you guys, let's talk about, Becca, we need to talk about something for a second. Like, we need to talk about labeling on websites and stuff because it is really difficult to figure out what a Becca product I'm supposed to order if I'm going to order something from there, because like they'll have like 14 products that have like the same image and the same label and the same description and like one word is different. Like even the product description is exactly the same. And I'm like, I don't know which one of these I want. So I was trying to buy the First Thanksgiving and First Christmas flash-a-card set. It's like a poster board and then on the back of it has like all the story and whatnot. That is not what I received. I got this booklet, which I'm going to have to basically like take apart and I guess, I don't know it's going to have to go in a binder or something. Anyways, so it's November. So we're going to be talking about, you know, like pilgrims and Thanksgiving and all that jazz. So I got this, which is basically, it's a picture. And what I thought I was getting were the flash A cards of Becca. So in here we have lessons about the first Thanksgiving and each lesson. So I'll show you kind of what the lessons look like. So here is like the first one, the second, the third. So it's got like a lesson to go with each picture. So each day that we do this, I will hold up the picture and then read the lesson because that's how we roll. I'm not memorizing anything. We're just gonna read it straight from the book. So we will probably do one of these, I would say, I'm gonna say like every other day. Because I wanna plan it out that we finish this obviously before Thanksgiving. So the pictures are really, really pretty. I'm just disappointed that I did not get what I thought I was ordering. And that's my bad. It's my bad, Becca. I'm not going to point fingers at you and say that you're bad at describing things. But, okay, and then the rest of it is Christmas. So, that'll be back next month. Back to dinosaurs! So, I want to show you guys that these are resources that I picked up, either used or for cheap. So, this little guy, my kid actually got at the library for free when they were like cleaning some stuff out. The librarian that does the story time gave them this. World's Weirdest Dinosaurs. We've actually read this a couple times. This little guy is from the Dollar Tree. It is National Geographic Kids Book of Dinosaurs and it was $1. We've actually had that one for like 2 years now. All right, moving on to the used books. Used books. So this one I got used at Kid to Kid, which you might want to check and see if you have one of those in your town. I had to drive like an hour to get there. But anyways, it's like a used clothing store, but they also have used toys and books and things too. So I got this Usborne internet-linked First Encyclopedia of Dinosaurs and Prehistoric Life. Thought I was getting a deal, and then I realized it was Scholastic. So I don't really know that I saved that much money, but it is full color and full of lots and lots of information. Mostly I get things like this because I just want my kids to like look at it and like look at the pictures and spark interest and whatnot. So there's that. And then these two guys are so cute. This is, I got these used too, also at Kid to Kid. I think for, oh, this one's $2.99 and this one was $1.99. And this one is called Dinosaurs to the Rescue, a guide to protecting our planet. So it's about like recycling and renewable resources and not littering and all that kind of stuff. It seems to be set up kind of like comic book style, but it's bright and colorful and cute, and I really think my kids are going to enjoy this. So the second one is called Dinosaurs Alive and Well, a guide to good health. Both of these books are by Laurie, I'm going to say Krasny Brown and Mark Brown, Mark with a C. And this one is really cute as well. Once again, I'm going to describe this as being set up kind of comic book style. And some of the illustrations kind of remind me of, is it Arnold on PBS? Not Hey Arnold. So that is super cute too. I'm noticing a pattern here, you guys, with the dinosaur books, that there seems to be a theme. A lot of the dinosaur things that I come across where they're using dinosaurs as the main character seem to be about health and character qualities, which brings us to our fiction books, basically our library resources. When it comes to fiction stuff, I don't really like to buy a lot of stuff. When it comes to like nonfiction stuff, I do like to buy stuff because I feel like it can be really difficult to just kind of trust your library to have the exact resources that you want. So for like the nonfiction things, I do like to buy some of those items. But when it comes to fiction stories that are kind of like on theme with what we're doing here, I do like to use our library because I just yeah, I don't want to store stuff at my house that we only need for a short period of time, and I don't want to buy things that we only need for a short period of time when my library does a perfectly good job of buying the books that I want and storing them for me. So when it came to picking fiction books for the month of November, keep in mind, you guys, I have a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 6-year-old. So your morning basket is maybe going to look different if you have older kids, but I wanted to check out from the library for our fiction choices this month, the How Do Dinosaurs series by Jane Yolen and Mark Teague. I think that's who has made these. So I got all of them that they had at our library. I think there was one that was checked out that I couldn't get. So this one is called How Do Dinosaurs Say I Love You? How do dinosaurs say goodnight? How do dinosaurs eat their food? How do dinosaurs get well soon? Are we seeing like a trend here? How do dinosaurs stay safe? And how do dinosaurs go to school? So these all seem to do with kind of character qualities, and really I would say that this might even be less character qualities and more like behavior. So I think what they're doing is they're kind of doing like a comparing a kid's behavior and using a dinosaur to illustrate that. But yeah, so it's kind of about, I think mostly about behavior is the theme here, which is really cute, and the illustrations are really cute. And every page, every time they show a dinosaur, somewhere hidden on the page is actually the name of that dinosaur. Here is another little guy I just happened to be walking by and picked up in our library. It's called Mr. Bones Dinosaur Hunter. It's just a little like reader about, I guess, paleontology. Once again, from the library, I was just rummaging through DVDs and came across this series called Harry and His Bucket Full of Dinosaurs, and our library had at least 4, actually 5. I have another one over there. And there might be more because there seems to be some volumes missing, but these are about, I'm gonna say like character qualities again. So let me read to you guys what they're gonna be. Let me get the other one. So these DVDs aren't exactly for our morning basket, but I do let my kids watch TV, you guys, and so in the afternoons when they watch TV sometimes, I am going to be pulling out some of these. It is Harry and His Bucket Full of Dinosaurs, and so they seem to be on character qualities. And so let me read to you guys the character qualities that they are going to be talking about in these, learning about in these DVDs. So politeness, imagination, resourcefulness, initiative, courtesy, self-acceptance, patience, self-discipline, respect, helpfulness, responsibility, wisdom, self-reliance, kindness, sharing, joyfulness, and courage, heroism, determination, and enthusiasm. And then a few days after filming, my mother-in-law actually went to an Usborne party where someone had like too much stuff or whatever, and she picked up the Colorful World Prehistoric Find What's Different. It's just a book where you're supposed to figure out like which one is different. And then she also picked up this Usborne book called My Very First Dinosaurs book, and this was actually one that I wanted to get months ago, and I just didn't. I ended up finding a lot of used things, so I'm really glad that she was able to pick this one up too, because it's so pretty and colorful, and I'm just all about it, and the kids are so loud. This is why I film at night. We're also going to be working on place value this month, and it just so happens that I have found a lot of dinosaur themed place value things. So I found this game called Dino Math Tracks, a place value math game. And it has 3 levels of challenges, and yeah, so it's a cute little game, and you can see the place values divided up on the board, and then the dinosaurs represent the different places, and so they have to roll the dice and then move that dinosaur forward according to the place value, which is really cute, and I know my kids are just absolutely going to love this. This is something we like to do with our morning basket, is after we finish our morning basket, we like to try to play some type of math game. To start off our dinosaur unit, we're gonna eat all the dinosaur processed foods. So my kids really like these. It's the dinosaur oatmeal packets, and it has these little eggs, and when they get warm water on them and you stir it up, they hatch little dinosaurs. For lunch, we're also gonna have dinosaur chicken nuggets and dinosaur pasta for dinner on our first night. That is it for our November morning basket. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel. Also, don't forget to make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell so that YouTube will actually let you know when I upload a video. And do you do a morning basket? And if so, I want to know what's in your morning basket. Let us know in the comments below, because I want to know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.